Hey guys, I did a video the other day asking for opinions on what I should do about my dead fluorescent light fixture, and boy, I got a lot of responses, and there really wasn't any clear consensus. It seemed to be fairly evenly split between tossing it and attempting to fix it. Well, I think at the very least I'll pop it open and take a look inside, so I'm kind of curious to see what's in here. This has some heft to it, so there's got to be something going on in here. And as far as replacing it, some of you guys suggested I go with LED. Well, I just wanted to let you know that almost all of my light bulbs are LED. In particular, I mostly have these 60-watt Philips. They sell these at Home Depot, about $9 each. They're fantastic. Exactly the same size as a regular light bulb, use way less power. My electric bill is noticeably less. Well, I'd gone through a couple phases. I went to all CFLs some years ago, and I've just been biding my time till LEDs got cheaper. But in my workshop, I do have CFLs. There's only two left because they're 100 watters, and the 75 and 100 LEDs are still pretty pricey. Getting better though. I think I saw a 75 the other day for under 20 bucks. So, anyways, let's see what's in here. Well, actually, not a whole lot in here. Just heavy. It's steel. All right, so we've got a power switch, and then an accessory outlet, and this thing. So that's it. Oh, maybe something in here. Somebody had mentioned there might be a thermal fuse of some sort. Actually, it looks kind of like a neon light bulb. And this might just be a splice. I don't know if that's actually a component. Probably a splice. It looks similar to these, basically wire nuts. Well, I'll take a look what's in here, and otherwise there's that. So, I don't have anything like that lying around. I assume that's the ballast or some type of starting device. Let's see, it's heat shrink tubing. Cut it off. I don't know if it's supposed to be kind of black and almost looks like a tube getter inside there. To me, that doesn't look good. Two leads. If I knew exactly what that was, and it is just a type of fuse, I could just try shorting that out and see if this would work. Looks like there's a little itty bitty capacitor in there too. Some coating inside here too, which is not all over my hands. Alright, well, I might just have to stop this video here and post this and ask for your opinions again, because I'm not sure what that is. I did a little quick research online, and it turns out that they still make this model and sell it at Home Depot, 25 bucks. Couldn't find any service info on it though, but I just did a generic search, I think, at how stuff works, and it was very clear. This is the ballast, this is the starter. That's a gas discharge lamp. So, I don't have anything like that on hand. I don't have any other fixtures to scavenge one from, but I guess one thing I can do. Oh, and it could very well be the ballast. It's bad too. I guess I could check for continuity. But again, I mean, even if that doesn't matter. I don't have any replacements. I'm not inclined to go out and buy them. But one last thing I will do is try to fire this up without the cover on. Be sure I didn't short anything out when I was twisting this around. Yeah, nothing. I guess one last thing I can do is check the power switch. It's a pretty obvious thing. Oh, nice. My meter's probably been on for a couple days. I was clear about my old meter that would time out after 10 minutes or so of not being used. Which is annoying, but you know, it's also kind of annoying to have your meter running for days when you're not aware of it. But at least I know one thing, the batteries on this must last a very long time. So I'm still using the originals that I put in there some months ago. Switch. 312-981-7200 is the phone number. Okay. Well, these aren't exactly wire nuts that crimped on. It's so easy to check for continuity. I'll just cut these out too. Because we have 380s remakes coming out, Eric and Colin and I will be discussing good remakes. Yeah, power switch is fine. Alright, so figure see how you do the ballast of the starter, so I think that's the end of this project. And I went over to the local home improvement center and checked out all the offerings, and after comparing the light output and a lot of deliberation, this is what I ended up with. I did get the LED strip. So the way this package works, or the fixture I went with works, is you get a power supply, and I got one strip. Now this power supply can actually do up to 4 strips, so if I want to, I could get 3 more of just the strips, which costs less, and daisy chain them together. And it has 2 light levels, so off, high, and low. I'd say it's about equivalent to maybe a 40-watt light bulb. Now the ones they had out on display were kind of, well, not very impressive looking, but the guy working there was very helpful, and he opened up some of the other fixtures I had that weren't on display and brought them over to an area, and we powered them up and compared them. So this is all this, and this is what it actually is, the actual brand. Never heard of it before. Commercial electric LED technology. 18-inch, blah, blah, blah. So, there we go. It's a pretty good color temperature, too. It's not the super harsh bluish white, but it's not the crappy yellowy color either. Now, I don't know exactly how to translate this stuff, the light output to lumens to watts or whatever that. Watts there is the power consumption, I assume. And maybe those lumens don't translate to 40 watts like I was surmising, but all I can tell you is it's plenty of light for this area, so I'm very happy with it. It's brighter than the 15-watt fluorescent fixture I had here before. So thanks for all of your suggestions. Just wanted to let you know what I finally decided on. So I guess the only question now is, how long will this actually last? I've never had an LED fixture or bulb go out on me so far.